Yeah, that's coming good. I gotta get. I'm gonna start with this and let's see what happens because 20 minutes left, so this is gonna sort of get us into the zone. And hate to be using like a big brush at this stage, but why not? So let's see. This is like a. I think that's a Primatech Ultramarine Blue, something like that. I'm gonna mix. Oh, there's a violet. I'm missing violet on this. Let me just see if we can put some violet in here somewhere. How about on the chin line? So, can we get the tilt head back? The tilt head, Miss Model. Miss Model. Is that the tilt? Is that the tilt? I don't know if you say that's the tilt. That's the tilt. Okay. So here let's see about. It's just I don't know. We gotta get a chin line happening here. I guess I'm gonna try like right here. Okay, maybe. Why not? And then we can also try to do the hair a bit more. How about just a little dark there? That's cool. Now, how about we're going to try hit those eyes. And that's a nice enough color. I don't want to put my hand in that, but let's see. I'm going to try here. Critical juncture. Okay. Looks all right. And what color are your eyes really? Blue, green?
Green hazel.
Green hazel, okay. I got a tutti frutti green here. We're gonna, green is a component of hazel. Doesn't seem like it should be, but it is. So here we're gonna just try this. And this is not gonna be a good time to be putting it on because I just put that one thing there, but okay, good. And this, here goes, look out world, boom, okay. All right, looking good. Now I want to get I don't know what, there's something a little bit darker. Use that dark right there and try to go right here. Big, important brush stroke. Looks good. And then here, let's just go right there. That looks bad, but nothing to be done about it because that looks better. Okay. And then here, I'm going to try to get the other part of the eye there. Good. And here, we should actually get the dry brush here. I'm going to try to pull out some of this paint. And we did sort of pull some out. Good. We try to get some of that out too. All right, that's good. So we got a good placement of the eye right there, but it's a big smear because of our first initial stroke, which is so wet. Anyway, now I'm going to see, grab some red, and we're going to try to get like there we go. See that good red color? We're going to try to work up the nose with that color. It's not really good to be doing a line drawing here, but whatever. We gotta make this happen. We are running out. Oh, the nose in a different position than it was before, but don't worry because we're doing a new painting. This one, the other painting is, this one here. The nose is in a different position, but for this one, we haven't started the nose, so we're okay. And now this should really come up here. And let's try to come here. Good, yeah, not bad. I don't know. Here I want to get a green shadow for just for the heck of it because that one portrait I did last year that is one of the better portraits I ever did has a green shadow of the nose, and so let's just we cannot argue with a successful shadow under the nose that was green, so there we go. And lift up this excess paint here. And now we got this other line that we got to make right here. That's sort of the right place? Yes, good. And that should actually be red. So I'm just going to grab some red. We're going to see about putting some red right there. Okay, we did it. And this also should say red. And why not? And then the ear is actually more even with the mouth. So I'm going to just ignore that first ear that we did, and then we're going to come up here and say hi where the ear, and we're going to put hair over that part. So that's it. Now let's see. I've got to get a more of a round nose there. It's a little bit more round, and I'm going to go here. Now let's see if we can just say hi where our the side of the nose. Good. Okay, and up here. And then there's a little thing right there in the forehead. You see that right there? So we have hinted at that. And now we got eyebrow right here. And I would rather have something like a burnt umber, which we don't really have any burnt umber. But here is a color which is similar to burnt umber. And I'm going to take that and mix a little bit of this brown. Let's see what we get there. That looks a little bit like burnt umber, right? All right, and now this is a big important brush stroke right here, so this better be good. All right, I'm gonna go here and leave a little space for the glasses right there, and then we want to be under the glasses too, so there, and I want to pick up some of this little paint right there, and up here, do we want to pick up some paint? I don't know. It looks pretty good. It's a pretty good looking puddle of paint we got there. The placement is awesome. All right, well, I'm going to say okay with that. And then here you see the space we're trying to do that eye there. So what we just did with burnt umber is this little shadow that's right there. And now we need to come down with this shadow. What color is that shadow? I mean, we don't really want to try to mimic that color because it's going to be a dull, weird color. But why don't we just try a warm gray? So to get warm gray, we're going to take this red and we're going to come in here where there's gray and say, hi, we're a warm gray. And that looks like a warm gray. Am I right? Okay, boom. Here goes. Very critical juncture. We got to leave a highlight for the eyelid right there, in my opinion. I mean, again, this is watercolor when you don't know what you're doing, but boom. All right. Now that's a little intense, right? But we're going to lift up that excess paint. First, I'm going to leave it there for a minute to have it stain the paper. While we're at it, I'm going to just go here because that is just not looking right. And right here, we could probably go here for the nostril. And then there's the other nostril there. I don't know if that's a good idea to do that. Probably not. We have the shadow there. Now let's try to okay, we need the twinkle smile now. Ready? Here goes. Because now we're going to hit that twinkle smile. Here goes. Look out. Look out. I think it's like right here, right? I don't know. Ready? Oh my God, scary moment here because we're trying to you see a little triangle that's at the side of the mouth right there? That's what we're trying to hit right there. Very critical juncture. I mean, if that's in the wrong place, we are just heck out of luck, you know what I mean? All right. I got this a violet right there. No, it's not. It's more like a gray. I don't know why it's not violet. I want to get a dark violet. That looks good. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. You see right there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little triangle at this, right on that side of the mouth, and that's what we're going to try to do with this violet gray. Very important moment here. Are you ready? And you see the lower lip. You see the round highlight of the lower lip. Where's my thing? Right there, there's a round highlight of the lower lip. If we can capture that highlight appropriately, we are going to be very close, a step very close to having a likeness of all things. So here goes. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, this is so much stress here. Oh gosh. Okay, right there. That right there, you see that curve? That is going to be the lower lip where it's round. And now we got to come in and establish that triangle. And this is very urgent here to get this right. I don't know if it's right. We're going to find out later. And then, on the other side of our little triangle we just made, there's another triangle that's lighter. It's right there. And now we're going to try to attempt that. Are you ready? Here goes. And that connects to this, sort of. This comes here. And then here is the other triangle. And it is urgent to get this triangle correct because this is, I'm telling you, this is like likeness or forget about it-ness. And I think we did okay. Now I'm going to try to, I just rinse the brush and I'm just going to try to soften this edge right there. Okay, it's getting soft. And now I'm just going to go here. And now we don't want to be too perfect here because that's actually a slight, I don't want to say wrinkle, but we're trying to keep the youthful buoyancy here. And when this dries, is that dry? Almost. When that dries, we have good placement of the other eyeball, but when we put a dark color on that eyebrow, this whole painting is just going to have a magical transformation, I'm telling you. And another thing, what happened with this one is the face is not round enough. So we gotta be cautious about getting more of a roundness in the face. So I think that might be is this dry? Yes, it's dry. Okay, let's go, Miss Green Eyes. Let's see if, would you say green hazel? Okay. Eyes are green hazel. The way you get hazel is what? It's like, similar to blonde hair. It's like green. There's three colors. I forgot what they are, but one of them's green, and it magically adds up to hazel. So anyway, we're gonna go. This is a dark green, and we're just gonna go ahead and try and get this eye. You see that eye right there? Yeah. You see how we got it perfectly placed right here? So here. Now it's time to pop and let's go. Let's hit it. Okay, good. That's the one thing that worked on this was those eyes. So can we do that with this one? We're going to find out right now. I don't want the whole eyeball the same tone, but that is, if you ask me, that is right on the money right there. Oh my gosh. How do they do it, right? Okay, I'm going to try to do you see these two lines here that establish the bottom edge of the eye. We're going to try to do that now. And, the bottom of the eye is a curve. It's like up there, and then it's like straight. It's like that. So that's what we're going to try to do right here. We got to get this little area here because this is what makes the twinkle in the eye, and we really want that twinkle because that twinkle equals likeness. And are we doing a portrait to get a likeness, or are we doing it to go buy the book? No, we're trying to get a likeness here. So here goes. Oh my gosh, the twinkle. Okay, good. Oh, and you know what else makes a twinkle are the little teeny things right at the edge. We could put that in this one too. Are you ready? Because I think that is a good thing to put in there is the little twinkle things at the edge. I hope that's okay. I don't know if it is. I'm going to try to get a slight thing here now. That looks good. Hey, does that look good or what? Wow. Oh my gosh. Nice. And this is the king right here, or the queen, whatever. This one here is the wannabe with bright colors. No one has come to visit my live, but it's okay because we are here for the production, the art production. We're not here because we think people are going to come and put a thumbs up. Maybe Pauline would come. I don't know. Text Pauline, tell her to come and give me a thumbs up. Okay, anyway. All right, I'm gonna try to hit that that lip now. I don't. What time is it? Do you see the clock anywhere? We are totally running out of time.
Just a show.
And I should really do the lower lip here. Let's see if we can hit it. And I don't know. Let's see.
You're not.
Uh-huh.
No, you're
Oh yeah.
you're David Wilcroft.
Give me that smile now. This is the big so I'm doing the lips right now. I need that smile.
Gus?
All right, good.
Gus.
Uh-huh. Holy shit, look at that. Wow. Oh, I just said a curse word. Now I hope no one is going to watch this. Okay, here.
I didn't want to. I was in a bad
Good,
place.
good. Yes. Uh-huh, maybe. Uh-huh. A little bit, yeah. And this.
You lost the money.
No, that's no good.
Yeah, how'd you
Okay.
know?
It was raining really hard for 2 whole days.
It was the worst rainstorm in 30 years.
No, get this out. It's no
Yeah,
good.
by the time the roads reopened, the mark where I left was gone. It was washed away. I lost $3.5 million. Driving back, I nearly drove off the road. It was then I realized I'd be better off dead.
You have been digging ever
Is
since.
that?
Given a chance, I can get out there without the risk of being seen by hikers or mountain bikers. I dig.
You know what? Raylene is an agony over this.
Okay, that.
I didn't mean her any harm.
You were never gonna tell her?
I couldn't.
Excuse us. What?
Mm.
What's happening with you and this guy's wife? You have any feelings for this woman?
That's ridiculous.
No, Gus. Gus, this is wonderful. We didn't know he was alive when she came to us. She was technically.
Sean, stop it. I'm not hitting on your wife.
No, he's not. But there's some serious crushing going on here, too. I am not blind. A man with many hats doesn't like his haircut? Well, what? What book is that from?
She's a charming woman.
A charming woman? You're Jane Austen now? She is an adult. She is attractive. She's mature.
Sean,
David, help me out here. Tell him that this is healthy.
I don't know.
Raylene is a better dad.
What about our more round face? What happened to that?
You understand? I'm close. I'm so very close. I've covered nearly every inch inside the Kalish Trail loop where I buried it.
And you want us to let you find it?
Get it to hide someplace. Someplace safe. I just want to return the money and get on with my life.
We have to think this through.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
They're the lucky ones. They got to go to prison.
That's no
They got
good,
to
no
dead
good, no
society.
good.
You've been living as a dead man. If Raylene's gonna find out that I'm alive, at the very least, don't let it come from a stranger.
I don't know what just happened. I gotta get rid of this, that is for sure.
Go? He's not going anywhere until he finds that money. I doubt that'll be anytime soon. He did have cool hair, though. God, we're missing something else here. He's the key to solving this
I
puzzle.
gotta get this out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're holding all the cards here, Gus. Why would we?
That's not bad.
Maybe we can fix that. Your
I
husband.
probably need a blue line now for the chin. Let's see if we can handle it.
Going to kill her?
Critical moment with this darn thing. Gosh darn, here
He's
goes.
with his cousin.
Roger? No, that can't be.
I'm sure your head is spinning and that you don't feel completely safe right now, but rest assured, we do have a plan. We are going to put the convicts back in jail, where they belong, and are going to stay for a while.
That doesn't look bad. What happened to this guy? Okay, let's see if we can hit this.
We'll put these guys behind bars where they
And this, I'm gonna try to just block this up a little right there. Okay, better. That looks pretty good. All right, give me that smile. This very urgent moment here. Let's see. This is no good. That's it.
I did.
I mean, who sanctioned it? Approved it? Above you?
Above me. You know, I don't think I like where this is going.
I just mean it should be officially sanctioned as per the police code.
Which one?
11A-17.
Ticky tack doesn't apply.
In most cases, someone still has to authorize it.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. I did.
What about the 42.211?
What about it?
Well, it states
It's
that if
superseded
you...
by 15.75.
Not
If you're
necessarily.
in the jurisdiction of a 23.40, it is.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Technically, 2340 only applies in federal cases.
What are you doing in here?
I thought we could share info. What are we looking at?
Get the hell out of my car!
Shouldn't you be
No,
wondering
no,
why I
no.
slid in and lounged for 2 minutes without you noticing? You're new and pretty, so it's okay.
You
You've got 10 seconds before I latch the doors and haul you down to the station.
They don't know where the money is.
That looks
What?
good. Looks
They
pretty
might
good.
follow them, so they'll lead you to the money. Psych.
Alright, now try to go right there.
Look, the dead guy buried the money and then lost it. But that's beside the point. I think we can cut our losses, put these two back behind bars, if we work together.
And how do we do that?
Well, first, we dress up as musketeers and make a very special pact. Come on. You watched them pull at least a handful of probation violations. You've been tailing them. Saw what they did in my office.
They haven't been anywhere near your
They
office.
were near enough to bust out my window 2 months ago.
No, you're wrong.
You lost them anyway. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye, Julia. You don't want to help?
Of course they don't. They also lost our guys. Did you see where they went?
Did I see where they went? You mean, did I see their car turning right on Riverside? Or did I see the parking tag from the 2400 motel?
Touche. Did you see what kind of whiskey they bought?
Sean, please. Time is being wasted.
This is breaking and entering. No. Only if we break something and then enter something. Entering is just entering.
I'm not breaking a law, Sean.
Look, you want to save your little widow? You've got to find some evidence to put these guys away.
I'm standing firm on this.
Fine.
Okay.
What about the window? If you just
Time for
open
the
it, does that count?
eye.
Ooh. Yeah, I see something. Sean? Oh, I might be able to slide this chain
Try to
off.
hit the eye with a bit of green. I don't know if that's good. That looks good, maybe. And let's do this eye.
Come back, huh?
I don't know. I think I lost it. I had such a good likeness happening.
Really necessary? I'm resisting?
Let's try to get a little bigger.
Okay, I lied. I did. I'm sorry. The truth is, I'm a psychic. That's what I do. Perhaps you've read about me in the papers.
I've been in jail 4 years.
You don't have papers? I thought you guys had TV and yard darts and mahjong and... Okay, I come bearing a message from the departed David Wilcroft wants you to know that he lost the money. It's gone forever.
Why are you telling us this?
He is concerned that you're going to harm Mark
Raylene.
Oh, that's funny.
That is funny.
Can you make sure that we are not disturbed?
You can...
Can you prove you're a psychic?
Sure. You are a bank robber. Yes? You did not like prison. You are wearing the same pants that you were released in, and you have you've packed on a few pounds since being incarcerated.
No, look, man, I'm talking about real proof. Like a test. Now, look, if you're right, you live. If you're wrong, you don't want to be wrong.
Here's the thing. It's not really a parlor trick.
No.
And I don't want to cheapen it.
Look, prove it now. Let's go. Oh, you may move. How many fingers?
How many fingers? Are you kidding? I mean,
Do I look like I'm joking around? How many fingers?
we gotta be able to come up with something better than
All right, man, time's up.
4.
All right, how many now?
2. Now, can we move on? Because Gus and I have some questions that we... 3. For instance, why was it so funny? 3. And is it possible? Still 3.
Oh my gosh, is that good or not? I don't know.
Technically 2.5 fingers. And the guy with the gun is flipping me the bird.
Man, you can see my fingers.
No. Yes, I can. It's the reflection of the TV bouncing off the mirror to the water pitcher here.
All right, okay, maybe not.
We're gonna try this one more time.
Let me try it. It's this thing here.
Dude, you need to stop picking 3.
Respect, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, get back here.
I can't believe we lost.
All right, I gotta do something with the eyes.
On purpose.
What will it be?
2 wheels wrong.
Hell of a
I
wheel.
guess
You is the wheelman?
do this color here. Might let's top it off as hazel. Let's see.
How does a wheelman miss a turn on a mountain road?
Oh, I tell you what, he didn't miss that turn. I bet he just drove straight off. You wanna know why?
Because he was trying to get away from his wife.
Damn, you good.
Okay.
That can't be. Why would he be? We called her the Viper. She was cold as hell. Man, we had to do whatever she said, man. We had no choice. Who? The wife. Raylene? You know her? Well, she came to us. She wanted to contact David. That was the only weakness of the code. Man, she stopped at nothing to get her hands on that money. No, she only wanted that money to protect herself from you two. From us? Man, the last thing we would ever do is cross her. And all we wanted to do was get away from her. Especially David. And she ran him around like he was an animal. He did whatever she said. But look, man, I don't know if you guys got caught up in the charm or whatever, but I'll tell you, man, that was her key. She can play anybody. I'm telling you, she's a very dangerous lady. Raylene was the mastermind. Woo!
That I thought I was gonna be doing something good right there, but I don't know now. That looks bad.
Why?
Shucksy ducks.
We got company outside.
Is there another way out of here?
I can't believe I just crawled through the bathroom window. It has to be a lie.
Gus, you're attracted to dangerous
That's
women.
terrible, I think. Oh my
Joe
gosh.
Jett, for example. Penny Marshall. Grace Jones. The woman who played Pinky Tuscadero.
She seems so sincere. So vulnerable, you know?
Sorry, lighten it up there.
Snake
Looks good. I don't know. Doesn't look like the model, but it does look like a person. And I am reminded that Rembrandt, famous painter, the model for him, they complained bitterly that there was no likeness. So, you know, in that sense, let's see if my model complains bitterly there's no likeness, because if so, then I could say, well, that's what they said to Rembrandt too, isn't it? So there, how's that?
I'm sensing that this is going to end very, very badly.
Find me my money. I know you have it.
He doesn't have it. I'm the only one who knows where the money is.
No. He doesn't
And I'm just trying to, I don't know, get...
But you don't know where the money is.
You have 5 seconds. 1,
Really?
2,
The countdown?
3.
That's a funny show. I never watched that show before, but I guess it's a funny show.
Roger runs the place. It's the perfect
And
place.
I gotta fix this mouth. Let's see what's happening here. This mouth here. I think right here. Let's get a little tint of red, and let's just make this a little bit right there.
Yes, I
Yeah, and a little bit more right there.
It's a great time. She was gonna kill us.
And again, I'm reminded that Rembrandt's model said there was really not a very big likeness. And I might be going Rembrandt here with this model. I don't know. Oh, that looks good. Okay. All right, that's good. All right. Oh, something happened. There we go. Yeah. It's a little dot there. No. Okay, that. Maybe. I don't know if that's the way to go. I definitely want to get rid of this little dot I just put there. Okay, now it's lighter. That's cool. Okay, let's go a little bit more pronounced here.
Move away from the sketch.
And Just a hint on that other nostril. And really, this line here, I want to get like a line that comes here and defines, because
Does have nice hair.
she moved her head, but her head looks better after the move. So let's,
Gotta worry about
oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, from a distance that looks like a nose. All right, I need to get an eyebrow in there now. I guess we're not going to be able to finish this guy, so, because what time is it? 7:45.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see, come up here, and then here. Wow, the glasses are like sliding down the nose now because look at where this eyebrow is. Okay, and yeah, all right, and
You describe it as harrowing and intense.
come good. And here, just gonna try that. Okay, nice. And I guess I'm still need a little red here. Not too dark, and
figured out there was a connection to Roger Blaine.
that looks good. Let me see your lip again, the perfect lips, because this is not the time to bite the lip. I'm trying to do the bottom lip. A critical juncture, get a good. Why are you biting your lip now? What are you trying to do over there? The model's pretending that she's in the same pose she always was, but look, no. Heck no, come on. All right, here we go, here we go. This is very, very important. This is not, I am not playing here. This is a big move I'm doing here. Oh, wow, that looks great. Okay, wow, yeah. All right, let me see about just do the lips here. I mean, this one is just not happening right, but even so, we're going to see, could grab some of this there, and let's, no, this is just no way here. No, no, no. And this we want to do a better eye. No, this is just not, this one, forget about it. Yeah, that's over, no way. That's the practice one. That is the one to do weird stuff. Here is the good one. All right, and let's see, let me try to come right here. Why not? And good. And now let's see if we can't, let's see. And here. All right.
Want to get some fresh air? We drove an hour out of town to get some fresh air. Well, there's that. And we're gonna find the Dread Pirate Woolcroft's dirty booty. Show him. The guy's been digging for 4 years. We're gonna find it one afternoon, 90 minutes, tops. And I brought some chicken for a hearty snack. And how do you plan on finding it? Well, he said he dug up every...
Okay, we're done. Shall we show the model, or do we even care what the model thinks? Oh wait, let me just put a little bit right here, just to blend this just slightly. How about, okay?
Dude, it's completely defunct. Check it out. Only used by the Rangers for backfires, medical access, mudslide emergency routes, like for instance.
And then up here.
Otherwise, it's gated and it looks completely abandoned from the road. Okay.
And I don't know, what do you think? Leave this white?
I'm the psychic. I have to get a vibration. Yes. Getting trailhead, pathway, and something else.
Maybe we could get a color in there, like, I don't know, a slight orange here.
Fresh. Oh, I bet they
It's
were
gotta be
delicious.
bright, but okay. I'm just trying to get it so it's not white. That looks good. Yeah, that's good. And should we try to go unwhite right here or here? Possibly, why not? Here. And this, we're gonna leave it white, just pretend it's white because that's the glasses. And let's go here, just slight. That looks good. I kind of like to get rid of this too, why not? All right, we're there. That's it. It might not be good, but it is certainly to the extent of our capability. Oh, Jesus, that doesn't look anything like her. Look, well, let's see side by side. All right, well, anyway, thanks to anyone who came by. I mean, it definitely looks like a human, and it definitely looks like a female. So I'm going to call that a win, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks very much for coming by to Real Time Watercolor Painting. Paint the pretty girl from life. Bye.